Hello! I am out today to ride my 618 trail. So I got out here earlier this week. I think it was Monday, and today's Thursday. These are my last two rides for a little over a week because I'm headed to Missouri, road trip. Anyways, I haven't talked much about my new bike. This is a 2025 propane Tyee, and I ordered it in October of 24. Got it in December. So by default, the bike is a 160. One of the upgrades you can do is Zeb Ultimate to go 170. So I'm 160 in the back, 170 in the front, and I pretty much maxed out everything on this bike so far as what Propane allowed on their website. Propane's an awesome company. So obviously fantastic engineering, but it's a cool site because they give you a lot of options for upgrades and stuff, and that was pretty slick. So a couple of the unique things on this are the brake mount being inside the rear triangle, and I went with the Cura 4 Formula Cura 4 dual piston brakes. I had read a lot of stuff about these. They got a lot of good reviews. A lot of people love them, although they're not that popular. And everything I found on them, they sounded really good, and they were cheaper than like going with the Mavens or something like that. So I'm happy. I think they're freaking awesome. I don't ride as fast as a lot of guys. Got the 203 rotors on front and back, which is pretty cool. And this is my favorite part. I put a bottle cage on here, and you know, they give you a mount here and a mount up here. And I was concerned with the bottle cage if I would even be able to use that mount for anything really. And this is Crank Brothers, what do they call it, TT17 or TT70 or something like that. It's one of their SOS systems. It's really slick. It's got pretty much everything you need in there, tool wise and air and all that, but it fit perfect. It fits absolutely perfect. So all right, I'm gonna get on the trail. I took the weight off the front tire a little too much. What a beautiful day. It's pretty warm today. I think it's the high 80s right now. There's a slight breeze. The breeze feels pretty good. It's actually a pretty powerful breeze when you're not in the trees. I just got through an area called West Wing. I don't remember what this area back here is called, but it's all pedaling, so that kind of is a bummer. It's one of the most beautiful parts to me. You're really kind of swallowed up by the forest, even though you're pedaling a lot. It's not very hard. I'm glad I rode this on my Rocky 3 days ago. That ride on this trail is fresh in my mind, and I'm really feeling the differences between both my bikes. This bike is much more smooth, soaking up the bumps a lot better, but to my Rocky's favor, it climbs much better than this bike. I guess I never realized how much easier my Rocky is. So I was not in the market for a new bike when I bought this. This was more of a peer pressure thing from the boys. You can ride just about anything you want on that Rocky and have plenty of travel to get the job done. All right, right now we're headed to the northern end, I guess. Yeah, the northern end of Creek Cruise. Creek Cruise is my favorite section of this ride when I'm coming down from the southwestern part of the trail. Going this way, it's not fun because it's mostly uphill. But I make this direction part of my loop. Oh, there goes into the, gosh, I can't tell if he went back and redubbed it or if it's AI. It's crazy. Or overdubbed it, I should say. Coming up to a really bummer climb. This one sucks. It's not that long, but it's just a little bit of an incline right here, and then all of a sudden it juts up. We're heading back on the way we came out. Man, some of these trees are so close. It really freaks you out. There's a part coming up. It's another suck climb. I try to get all the worst climbing areas, sections, out of the way in the first half of my loop. All right, right after this dip. Whoa, I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's 2:20, so I'm about at the hottest part of the day. The nice thing about this bit of climb though is I've got a pretty good gravity section coming up. Here we go. Wow. Ooh. Oh. All right. Boy, I have not gotten that. All right. Well, not quite there yet, but we're coming up to the last gravity section. And this is my second favorite part. Ooh. Oh, man. Boy, every time I'm getting better at that. Time for some energy. All right. All right, time to start the second loop. I ate some of my layered fruit bars. Those things are freaking awesome, guys. You got to try them. I'm gonna be later than I told my wife. All you can eat, baby. Ah, ooh, that was a hard pedal string. Ooh, we're coming in the creek cruise in just a minute here. And then from here out, most of the ride is easier. Creek cruise. I'm cutting the last part out because I'm, oh shoot, I paused it and never touched on it. But I told my wife I'd be home for dinner. She was gonna have dinner ready. So I can rejoin the trail right here. Going down the road is fun. When you're going fast, there's some great ruts to jump, and I think I've cut off about, I don't know, maybe half a mile. Yeah, the one thing, I think this is worse on this bike too, is I've got arthritis in my thumbs, in the joints where it joins into my wrist, on both sides. And this trail, on Monday, I didn't notice my hands hurting as much as they are right now. Have you heard of the bee sting therapy for arthritis? Apparently it's legitimate. There was a story done some years back on I think it was a woman who had really bad arthritis. She got tangled up in a bee's nest, a hive, and she got stung something like 300 times. But the side effect, or the result of that, was supposedly that when she healed up, her arthritis was either nearly or completely gone. And how would you administer that? I mean, I guess you could inject bee venom into the areas that hurt, but it's basically going to be like getting a bee sting. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool if that was real, and because man, I tell you, right now my hands are hurting, man. And we're done. Yay!